All right, John, this is a true test to see if you are actually an Australian or not.
Absolutely, mate.
You have to finish this sentence.
All right, I'm ready for it.
Am I ever going to see your face again?
Если я чешу в затылке, не беда. В голове моей опилки, да. Но хотят там и опилки, но кричалки и вопилки, а также шумелки, пыхтелки и сопелки сочиняю я неплохо иногда. Да. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух. Оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если
So, of course, the real answer to the question that I asked at the start was, no way, oh yeah, nick off.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was something like that.
Nope, it's that. It's no way, oh yeah, nick off.
All right, that's fair enough. Whatever.
Now,
Yeah.
hang on a second. There's something going on. So I've just paused for a second there because there was something going on. I can hear
Yeah.
howling and banging
It's
and
the ghosts.
no, we've so
We
yeah.
have ghosts in this house. There's Terry. He's not very happy.
No, so like
Roger, he rattles his.
I don't think
chain.
it's Terry and Roger this time.
Really.
I
What do you
think
it is?
it's legit weather outside.
Don't be silly.
We are recording in the middle of
This
a
is
category
some new
3.
daft science thing you've come up with. Don't you know it's ghosts and spooky mamas?
Right, John.
Yes.
I've had enough of you.
Yeah,
Piss
that's-
off. Get out.
Yeah.
Bring Stacey in.
Stacey.
Yep.
All
I want
right.
to do the rest of the podcast with Stacey.
I mean,
Your
to
twin, identical brother, Stacey.
To be fair with you, you did say make sure Stacey's ready for the podcast.
I
Because,
did.
John, you may not have to do any heavy lifting. And you know how I hate heavy lifting.
That's right.
So I'm out of here.
Get
and I'm
out.
sending in Stacey.
Off you go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Well,
Right.
thank goodness he's gone. Because to be quite honest, over the last 90-something episodes, I've just
Hello,
about had
I'm
enough.
Stacey.
Hey, Stace.
Hello.
How you going?
Grant? Apparently we're doing a podcast together.
Yeah, well, I just thought it'd be interesting to have you in instead of
Yeah.
your twin brother John,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he is a pain in the ass.
I know, Grant. I can't believe you're doing the podcast with him.
I know. You begged me
I
to do it with you
questioned
in the start.
Yeah,
So-
I did. I didn't push hard enough. That's all I can say.
So this is a song about your mum.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. It's a song
She
about
would be thrilled
If she was
I'm
still
sure
with
she'd
us.
love
If she
it.
was still
If she
with
was
us.
still with us, but
Yeah.
of course she got.
She's gone to China for a holiday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I
so-
thought you were
Ha.
going to say she's been eaten by hamsters.
What?
But-
Again?
No, like fully eaten by hamsters.
Oh, not
I
eaten
thought it was going to be that,
As in,
but
like a sexual way.
no, not in a sexual way at all. I mean, in a morbid.
Not in like a Richard...
280 hamsters ate her one night.
Gee, you
while she
sound...
slept.
You sound like John.
Really?
Yeah. How are we going to
No,
prove
it's
it's...
because we're twins.
How are we going to prove it's not you?
DNA.
Hang on. John?
Yeah.
Now, Stacey?
Yeah.
John?
Yeah.
Stacey?
Yeah.
See? Different.
Different. So different you wouldn't believe it.
So just a bit
I
of an
have a
intro
very
for our
deep voice,
listeners.
but to be honest with you, that's all the powerlifting and steroids.
You're much bigger than John.
I know I'm crazy strong. I
Yeah.
can, you know, when you see an action movie, there's
Yeah.
a little, like 60-kilo woman
Yeah.
kicking the ass
Yeah,
of 120-kilo bodyguards. Well, I am 120 kilos.
Well, let's
and I
prove
can
how strong
kick
you
the
are. Prove how
bodyguard.
strong you are real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lift that. Lift that.
I will lift this bus! See?
What was that?
What?
What happened there?
What that? Oh, I broke a fart string. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, but I lifted the bus, and that's all that matters.
All right,
'Cause
then
I'm
lift that.
I'm the
that.
strongest woman in the world.
Lift that train.
Lift that train? What train?
That train there.
That train?
Yep. Go ahead.
What, now?
Now.
Like, right now?
Right now.
Right
go.
now, with no preparation.
On
I
the
didn't
pod-
live it up or any... Oh, right, whatever.
Ready?
Hold on. Oh, wait, what?
That was really good. That was a big train.
That was a big lift.
Yeah.
That's a big lift, thank you very much.
Sorry. So,
Strongest woman in the world?
talking about your mum.
Yes.
Just a bit of info for our audience before
Yeah,
we
please.
start.
Let them know, absolutely.
So
I didn't
first-
realise we'd be talking about my mum.
Yeah, Stacey's mum. Has,
Can I tell you something before we start?
yeah.
My mum, a little promiscuous. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not putting it out there. I'm just saying, I don't know where you're going with this,
Yeah.
but I don't like the sound of it. But anyway, look, we can be, yeah, that's all right. Look, all right, what have you got to say?
Well, just this isn't for you more the listening audience. Like,
It's more for me.
I'll just explain to
Like, I
them.
know she can be promiscuous, so I don't know if you're going to rub it in. Like, is this going to be one of those interviews where I have to walk out and then you don't pay me my money?
I never said I'm paying you any money.
Yeah, you did! You said, I'm Stacey, I need you to do this interview because apparently your mum has got... I want to talk to you about your mum.
Right, for the listeners,
all right.
Stacey's mum has got it going on.
She's a gorgeous woman.
I've said it once, I'll say it 3 more times.
Yeah? Really?
Yep, Stacey's mum has got it going on.
She's what?
Yep, she's got it going on.
She's what?
Stacey's mum. That's your mum.
My
I'm
mum.
saying this for the listeners.
To be
I know
honest
you're
with
new
you,
to podcasting.
have you seen me? Great genetics. Because of my mum. You should have seen my dad. He was Chinese.
You are quite hirsute for a woman.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
Hirsute?
Well, what is it?
Oh, you don't
I've heard
know
of it.
what words mean.
No, I'm not a posh lady.
You dumb lady.
I don't know. No,
Hirsute means hairy.
Hairsuit.
No, hirsute. H-I-R-S.
Yeah, I'm a hairy woman. What of it?
Like, facially, you're very hairy.
Well, yeah, some women have hormone problems.
Your penis is hairy, Stacey.
It's very hairy and it's quite large.
And
Sorry about that. I keep knocking things off tables with that.
Stacey, your chest, like...
But if I identify as a woman, I can compete in any sport I want and I won't let you take that medal away from me.
That's relevant.
Yeah.
So, I've got some questions.
Yeah, no, please, look. I'm sure you have. Everybody's got
Stacey.
some questions. Yes.
Can I come over after school?
Of course you can. What do you want to do? Wrench on some cars? Let's fix a bicycle. Let's get a lawnmower going. Let's mow the lawn. Let's make lemonade and sell it and walk through flowers. What did you have in mind?
We could hang around by the pool.
Yeah. Have you got a pool?
No, by your pool.
My pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. That sounds really nice.
Did your mum get back from her business trip?
Wait, what? She had a business trip?
Yeah, just wondering if your mum got back from her business trip.
I thought she worked for Pablo Escobar.
No.
You know what? That business trip was where she was probably knocking a few people off. No, she hasn't got back. Why? Why?
Is she there, or is she trying to give me the slip?
No, nobody's trying to give you the slip.
Well, then what's that?
What's that?
Yeah, that slip there.
That slip?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That slip you're wearing.
That
and
slip I'm
nothing
wearing?
else. It's very
I
revealing.
know, but I'm gorgeous. I can get away with it.
You have an erection, and I can see it through the slip.
I know I'm gorgeous and I can get away with it.
I can see what religion you are through that slip.
I know I'm gorgeous and I can get away with it. I'm Jewish, whatever.
When they did that, did they ask for extra circumcision, or was it that just a cruel joke?
No, I think it was experimental, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, I'm not unhappy with the results. I'm not unhappy. I mean, I know some people would abhor it, but because of my weird sexual tendencies, this one actually, it suits me quite fine.
You know, I'm not the little boy that I used to be.
I know, I can see that. You're a big strapping lad. Good on you.
I'm not as big a strapping lad
Like
as
a
you are,
butcher.
Stacey.
Like you could be, you know what? You could be a butcher. You could get a job as a baker.
What about
maybe
a candlestick?
bricklayer.
Oh, I was gonna
Canada, not look at you. You need girly little hands. You got big girthy hands, haven't you?
You're very funny today. For a Saturday morning.
I know. I'm normally sad on a Saturday morning or to make eggs.
I would be
Toast
too.
and bacon.
I'm all grown up now, can't you see? Baby, can't you see?
I can see you're all grown up. What's that got to do with me? I'm Stacey the powerlifter. You got to get onto it.
So just for the audience, so I'll just have a quick... Sometimes I like to do this, Stacey,
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
podcast.
No, that's fine.
So just so the audience knows kind of where we're going
Yeah.
with this. So,
Yeah. No, please.
And you can listen in, but like you
Oh,
don't. This
listen
isn't rhetoric between the two of us. This is just between me and the listeners, just for a second.
No,
I might do
you
this
let
a
them
few
know.
times.
It would give them clarity.
So, guys,
okay?
just for the sake of the story here, Stacey's mum has got it going on.
Mhm.
You don't have to listen to this bit.
I'm not listening.
I don't want it to be awkward.
No, it's not awkward.
So Stacey's
to be
mum
fair with you,
has got it going.
she's
She's
really
all I want,
wait, hold on.
and I've waited so long.
Hey, you know there's other women out there. There's other girls with mums.
Stacey, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me.
Well, that's all right.
And
We can
guys,
move on.
I know I might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacey's mum.
What?
Mm-hmm. Stacey's mum's got it going on.
Whoa! She's what? Sorry.
Stacey's mum, your mum, she's got it going on.
Oh, you know what? She has. It's good genes.
Stacey, you said before about some of the things we can do after school, and you mentioned one of these, but do you remember when I mowed your lawn?
I do. It was the worst lawnmower I've ever seen.
That's a bit harsh.
Well, it's not really. You see the way you mowed the lawn. That was a bit harsh. I think you had it a little low, and it's a bumpy lawn, and so it just got really patchy.
Your dad planted kaikuyu, for goodness sake. What am I supposed to do?
Thank you for doing it. I mean, it was a tough job. That's why nobody had done it for ages.
Your mum came out with just a towel on.
I know that filthy strumpet.
Strumpet. Oh, you made me pull my headphones out. I leaned back. Strumpet.
No,
I haven't heard strumpet for
Let's
ages.
go back. That filthy strumpet.
That's good. Yeah,
oh my goodness, that
hey,
was my mum.
Hey, don't you talk about your mum like that, you disrespectful shit.
Ow! Oh, I like that. Do it again.
Right, this time.
Right on the other cheek.
Right.
Oh my goodness. All right.
I should have guessed you'd like it.
Yeah. So anyway, my mum came out with a towel.
I could tell she liked me from the way she stared.
Doesn't she? To be honest with you, I think she's on the spectrum.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
She was on something.
I don't think she was hot for you. I think she's a little ADHD, a little something, a little weasel wackle.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Because then after that, she said, "You missed a spot over there."
Well, to be fair, you did. Your dog took a big dump over there, and you didn't clean it up.
You remember this day very specifically.
I do. It's not like I'm making it up at all.
Well, I know you think it's just a fantasy, but since your dad walked out, your mum could use a guy like me.
She could, you know what? Because she needs some shelves putting up. And I've seen you put up shelves recently. You showed me photographic evidence of you putting up shelves. So I think my mother could use you to put up some shelves.
You know, I much prefer doing the podcast with John.
Really?
So
Why?
I would actually like you to leave.
Why?
I think you just need to go.
Oh.
So.
All right. Well, I'm going then. Bye.
Can you send John back in?
No!
John!
Yeah?
Your sister's mad.
I know she's...
I'm glad she's not your full sister.
No, she's not. She's like a third sister.
Yeah, I don't think you could lift half the things that she could lift.
She's massive. Did you see
Can
the
you
size
try and
of
lift
her
that
forearms?
bus? You try and lift that bus.
What bus?
That bus there.
Bus?
The bus!
I know
The only bus in the room.
Wait, all right. Did she lift this?
You try and lift it.
All right, hold on.
Ready?
Hold on. Oh. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Did she lift that without doing that? Because I didn't lift that, and I did that.
I know, I can't believe you just did that and didn't even get
know.
close to lifting the bus. I won't even ask you to do the train.
Oh, golly. Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. It's been a terrible thing. But anyway, I'm back.
I was talking about Stacey's mum. I'm not sure if you know her, but I was saying that Stacey's mum's got it going
Well, she's
on.
my sister, so that's my mum as well.
No, she's your half-sister.
Yeah, well, to be fair, yeah. So
Your same
she's
dad.
not my mum.
Same dad.
Same dad, different mum.
Yeah.
And you know what? She's an attractive lady. I'll tell you. You know
Well,
what? She is.
I think she's got it
Because
going
she's my stepmom, I can say.
Yeah.
She's hot. She's hot.
There's no steps in your family.
No, there's no
Which
steps.
makes it
It's just
really hard
ladders.
to get up to the second story.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's all I want, is what I was saying, and I've waited
you
for so
want?
long. Yep.
Wait, but what about my dad? Oh, to be fair, he left years ago.
He did leave years
Who
ago.
cares?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
She likes a young fella. Young, handsome man like you. She'd probably go for that. Turn up, knock on the door and say, hey, can I wash it? She was saying the other day she needs the windows washed. If you show up in your little shorts and your tank top, you know, how you showed up for that party I put on. If you show up like that with a bucket of water and say, hey, can I... You'd be banging like a barn door in a gale before the afternoon's over.
Do you know what's uncanny?
What?
Just how much you sound like your sister.
I know! It's amazing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. You even say the same
Absolutely
things.
mad. It's like we're genetically... I mean, she's more beardy than me, to be fair.
I mean, you're less... I don't know if you've heard the word hirsute before, but she
Never. What does that mean?
a hairy. You're far less hirsute than she is.
Yeah. Yeah,
You don't use the word hirsute much in your household.
No. We were a hirsute-free family.
Oh.
We didn't believe in it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. You don't have to believe in everything. So I was saying that Stacey's not the girl for me, and I might be wrong, but I am in love with Stacey's mum. and Stacey couldn't see it, and I just had enough of talking with her. So to
be honest with you, it sounds quite cathartic at the end.
Yeah.
What I thought was quite an unhealthy song about an obsession over somebody's mother turned out to be a bit more benign.
Yeah.
And everything in the end turned out all right. And I think all the listeners can take something from that.
There's something that everyone can learn from this. And in these, so I thought this was an interesting song to do, given the politically correct things that everybody talk. Could you imagine pitching this song in this day and age? Oh, and I'm sorry also, by the way, I'm wearing a really noisy parka.
You are!
I can hear this.
You're rustling.
Yeah. It's like a Run DMC record scratch.
Oh, it is. Hey! Ooh, yeah. No, that was, yeah.
You like that? That was an 80s record scratch, but it was really just the zipper on my jacket.
That's fantastic.
Ready?
You know what? I'm a little jealous of that. I'm going to work something out with it.
Do you want to have a go?
Go on. I'm having a go on your zipper. That's amazing! I want a zip. I'm going to wear more zippers so I can have 2 raps. And I'm going to work out a rap with my zipper. In fact, I think before that we record next, you should work out a little rap with your zipper.
We could do the next song we could do is ba-dee-doo-da, ba-dee-ay.
That's fantastic.
Thank you. I am finished with this song for today. This is a very short podcast, as it turns out.
It is,
but that's okay.
Oh, it is a little shorter.
Sometimes
that's all right. You know what?
Next time, you know what? It's not as short as Tom Cruise, and he is ridiculous.
He is tiny.
Yeah. So wherever you're listening from, why don't you just drop us a message and say, "Hey, I'm listening from." I don't know if we've got anyone in Timbuktu.
Maybe someone from Azerbaijan. I think I mentioned in the last podcast.
Do you know what I would like for some of our listeners to send us?
Turkeys.
No, some Donald Trump merch if you're from America.
That'd be amazing. You know what? I know this sounds mad, but I would like the signed Donald Trump Bible. So there's a Bible out there.
So if you would like to send us anything, we have a postal address.
Or if you've got maybe a scan or a copy of one of the trading cards.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anything you want to send us. So you can send it to Grant and John.
Yeah.
Care of But I Won't Do That podcast. And here's the address. It's 3/10 Derwent Park Road in Derwent Park, Tasmania. And I just have to look up the postcode.
And I just need you to know that's not that's not where you post things to Beauty Corp. That's very different. That'll be on the website coming up soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We've got an address for that?
Yeah, we've got a very different address because, of course, we take up a few city blocks.
So 7009 is the postcode. So it's 3/10 Derwent Park Road, Derwent Park.
Yeah.
Grant and John, care of But I Won't Do That podcast, 3/10 Derwent Park Road, Derwent Park, Tasmania 7009. You can send anything legal to that address and it will get to me. That's actually just my work address. So
that's all right.
That's fine.
So things that are illegal, don't
send them.
No young children, no guns, nothing flammable.
No flammable children.
No flammable children.
No
children
underage guns. No underage
guns.
No
underage guns.
No.
We don't even want any. Oh, look. I mean, you can send guns if they're of age.
Send Mexicans.
Send Mexicans.
Yeah, because
they work. You know what?
They can cook, man.
And you know what? We're gonna pay them well. They can come to Beauty Corp. They can. They can cook. They can do all sorts of things. They can be engineers, cardiologists.
They can be whatever they want. Whatever they put their minds to, they can be.
They can do. I've heard that about them, and I love that.
So we are hiring for pigeon manufacturers, a bit more on that later. We do have a website launching soon. We're going to be telling you about that very soon.
Started soon.
What's starting? Breakfast.
Breakfast is starting soon.
Oh.
Eggs on toast.
Oh.
Very soon.
We've just put the coffee on if you want to pop round for a cuppa. Just pop round.
I love it.
All right, that's it for this week. We hope you have a fabulous weekend. Hey, if you haven't got into one of our paid episodes yet, it costs $1. Like $1, and there's so much swearing. It's just ridiculous.
And we are going to bring out more and more.
Yes,
this can be so good.
Yeah, so every third or so episode, we're going to do a paid one, and with those paid ones, we just let absolutely loose. There's a lot of very blue language, isn't there, John?
Apparently so.
It sounds a bit like this.
Heard how you speak.
Sounds a bit like this. Trucking, punt.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hit trucker. Fluther snuffer.
Oh.
Yeah. There's stuff going on.
I'm getting anxiety.
If you're an American and you haven't heard an Australian properly swear yet, you go get a paid episode and you'll hear us.
Oh, golly, gosh.
What I did find out though is they're only available on Spotify. So if you're missing episodes and you haven't caught up on an episode, you're like, oh, they missed a week. Go back to Spotify. They're on Spotify. They cost you $1. $1 Australian, which is like, I don't know, like 4 US cents or something.
Something like that. Or $4 US, $15 US.
Yeah. No,
8 cents. I don't know.
No, $1 Australian equals like, so it's a dollary do, sorry, like Australian dollary dues.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I don't know, it's like a half cent in America or something like that. Like, I don't understand how America works. I think they pay in chewing gum or something, or Starbucks.
Or remember to tip 15% of your income to everybody who owns a restaurant.
That's right.
Remember that?
Right. Yeah, because
that's how that works.
They're hard workers. They survive on tips. See, I thought it was tits for ages.
I mean, I survive on tits personally. I love it.
Yeah.
But not everyone can survive on tits.
Mama.
I mean, but also you've got to pay the bills, and I can't survive on tits. I've got to pay the bills, so I've got to go to work. You can't always be tits.
No.
As you would know.
Do you know, like, I heard something this week to do with work and tax that made me. We talked about money over dinner.
We did. Yeah.
Because we're making some big freaking money these days.
Big money. Because this week we made a $5 note that was like 6 meters long.
That's right. That's big money.
Massive.
Big money in anyone's language. In anyone's language.
Francs.
Yeah.
Centimes.
Yeah. Anyone's language.
Francs and centimes.
Yeah. Deutschmark.
Oh, the Deutschmarks.
Yeah. Deutschmark. Hast du meine Schwester mal gesehen, bitte?
Das ist gut, ja.
Yeah. No. 30% of a year, you're working for free at where you work. Isn't that a shit?
It's awful, isn't it?
Because of the tax we pay.
Yeah, makes me go live in the woods.
So, which brings me to the secret reason for this podcast is to use the trigger word. We're going to be using the trigger word in a minute, which means that every single one of you that's been listening will be mobilised into our secret army.
Mm-hmm.
And we will use the trigger word. That's what we're going to finish with. John's going to use the trigger word.
We can use the trigger word tonight.
We're going to use the trigger word tonight.
Okay.
That means every single person listening will be...
Is this hold on, can we just clarify?
Yeah.
We've talked about trigger words for a few different things. Is this the trigger words for our Beauty Corp listeners, people to raise up as an army, or is it the one that I say where their teddy bears raise up and slash their throats?
No, the first one. Don't get them confused.
Or is it the third one where the antelopes have a big old poo?
No, it's the first one. So we're gonna mobilise the entire army.
Cool.
But I won't do that, listeners.
Thank you. I'm just glad we
So we've been secretly hypnotising them. So don't use the antelope one. Whatever you do, don't you say the word jacaranda.
No.
Shit!
No. Hold on. Let me counteract that with the actual words cucumber ice.
There you go. So we
go. Everyone's activated. You'll have no memory of this podcast.
Time to rise up, people.
Rise up, people. We're going to build an army.
Yep.
Hey, it's great to have you on board.
Yeah, welcome.
Go out and buy a little tent. Watch anything by John Wayne in it.
We'll be sending you your matching tracksuits.
Yes, buy some boots.
Yeah, no, we're sending them the sneakers. We're sending the sneakers. We're sending them all sneakers.
Start saving Band-Aids whenever you shop.
That's right. And we've got a big batch of Kool-Aid we're making, which will be fun.
Yeah. Sausages. Buy lots of sausages and we'll survive on those.
What did we decide to call the place we're living? Was it Johnstown? I think Johnstown.
Yeah, Johnstown.
Paper
Street
Company. No E. Don't confuse it with that other place that was really bad. Jonestown.
No,
it's not
Jonestown.
Johnstown. It is on Paper Street Soap Company.
And it'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
No, don't tell anyone. Don't what?
Don't tell anyone.
Exactly. Yeah, brilliant.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
You know there's a second rule, but we can't even talk about that. So don't you worry about it.
Don't worry about that. So there's a lot going on. And if you've listened this far, then you probably won't again. That was a joke from a B-side of an album called. So there was a song called "The Stutter Rap," Do you remember the
I
song?
remember that. Yeah. That was like
And on the B
80s
side,
or
it goes,
even 90s.
well, you've listened to it this far, but you probably won't again. So we'll be taking even less care from now on. Then it goes, the lyrics might go off a bit, and the words don't have to rhyme, and there's no line here. Another boring
that seems
B-side.
familiar.
Yeah.
That seems so familiar.
Yeah, another boring B-side. Very, 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 very boring. Very, 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 very boring. Very, 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 very.
I like it.
So it was on the.
I like the sentiment.
So who was it that did the stutter rap? I can't remember now.
I can't remember. It was a long time ago. I haven't thought
But
about
I
that
still
for years.
remember the whole song of the stutter rap from start to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't remember who did it. Anyway, hey, thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you, or we won't see you at all, actually, because this is a podcast. So
You will hear us very soon.
next Saturday.
Next Saturday, and remember, when the green light shines down, just relax and go up, and the aliens will be lovely.
Tip your waiter. Tip your waiter.
Сочиняю я неплохо иногда. Да. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух. Оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он худеть не станет, а ведь он худеть не станет, если, конечно, вовремя подкрепиться. Да. Трам-парам-па-пам-парам-па-пам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пум-пурум-пу-трам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пурум-пум. Пум-пум-пум-пум-пум-пум. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух. Оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он толстеть не станет. А ведь он толстеть не станет. Никогда. Да.